What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? It's JT the OCG coming to you from the place to be, the playoff race. We need some help, and it seems we got some today. The Expos lost and the Tigers lost, but those Expos, boy, they're coming. They're coming strong. We went on a losing streak, but now we won three straight, including two against the Yankees. If we sweep them, that'll be something. That'll be great. That means that they might get toppled off here. So if the Expos continue to win, well, they're 6-4 of their last 10. They lost two. Before that, they were on a roll. That means the Yankees could basically lose the East, and the Expos could get it, and we could sneak in their wild card. These pesky Tigers are still hanging in there. The White Sox clinched because I think they took 2 or 3 from the Tigers this last series, and then the Angels are just dominant. Ohtani, Trout, they got a bunch of young guys that are young outfielders that are doing well also over there. And you can see that we got a 4 games elimination here. So yeah, we definitely got to win this one. Over in the National League, the Phillies clinch. So no George Girardi, David Ross takes them to the promised land again. The Braves clinch the first wild card. Oh, those Mets trying to get to 500, but boy, they've had some injuries. DeGrom was injured, and Pete Alonso just blew out his ACL, so he's gone for 6+ months. The Brewers, the Pirates have come back strong. They got rid of everybody like Joey Gallo, and all of a sudden they started winning it again. And the Cardinals are above 500 for, I think, the first time this year. And the Cubs are doing a good rebuild. And over here, the Giants. Again, the Giants. Trey Turner, again hurt at the end of the season. Buster Posey's out for the year. Who else is injured over there? Brandon Belt is injured. These guys, I don't know how the hell they keep on winning, but they are trying to stave off the Beavers of all teams, and the Dodgers. And once again, the Padres fall short. So, what are you going to do on that one? I mean, let's look at the Beavers here. The Beavers, their center fielder's hurt, but Escobar, boy, he is just ageless. How old is he? 34 years old. And then you got the former Cubs, Rizzo and Baez. Then Hunter Renfroe, who I think got released by the Red Sox. He was doing so bad last year. Yeah, he was batting under 200, but the Beavers picked him up, and all of a sudden he found his stroke again. He's actually doing better than he's ever has. And then they picked up Jordan Lupau. Keibert Ruiz was a draft pick, Rule 5 draft pick. I don't know why he was left open. And Josh Rojas. So, yeah, I don't know how the heck they're doing it. They don't really have a fantastic lineup, but their pitching rotation. You got Baumgartner, who was hurt most of the year. They got Jose Barrios, who's been dominant. Taylor Gilbert's been doing pretty good. Corbin Martin's been amazing. And Alex Young. Plus, they got Chase DeYoung. So, and I think they got him from the Nationals. And then their bullpen really stinks, except for the back end of their bullpen. So, yeah, I don't know how the heck they're staying in it. Let's look at if you look at the Giants are all pitching. I mean, Henderson Alvarez, this guy just had a resurgence. So, and they picked up Luis Castillo from the Reds, but he's been like their worst starter. You got Alex Wood here. Then you got their bullpen. who's not so great except for like their top three here, Brandhand and Jake McGee. But yeah, their lineup now is they got Haggerty, who was like a bench player. Yastrzemski's batting third. You got Flores at third. Ozuna. Yeah, Logan Morrison, who was a waiver pickup for crying out loud. Joey Bart's doing okay. And then Dubon because, Brandon Crawford's hurt too. So, yeah, they got, I don't know what the hell they're doing. The Stella should be batting. Against righties. La Stella should be the guy. Yeah, so that's it for them. The Tigers. Look at the Tigers here. Torkelson's been starting at first base all year, but he was flailing. 239 with 12 homers. So Miggy has taken up the mantle and taken over first base, and they're winning with him. And then Saya Suzuki, just amazing. 302, 28 homers. You got Corey Seager's doing what Corey Seager does. Harold Castro now playing second base, batting 313. Jeez, what a phenomenal athlete that dude is. Baду hit 26 home runs. You look at his attributes, he shouldn't be hitting that many home runs. That's amazing. So he had a career year with 26 home runs. And then they picked up Chapman, who's just been great for him. Benintendi was a free agent pickup. But their catchers, both of their catchers are injured. So they got a AAA guy in Grayson Griner. And then versus lefties, they got J.D. Martinez back. So J.D. Martinez, and he's wearing his 28 that he wore with Detroit, bat 298 with 7 home runs. And it looks like it's probably going to be his last year. He's a 71 overall now. And then they got Willie Castro, who's a good backup. And Donovan Solano, who is just 35 years old and still hitting like a monster. San Francisco didn't re-up him because they probably thought they had some depth, but they probably wish they had him now. And then they got their pitching rotation. They picked up Stroman. They got Mize, Skubal, Justin Verlander. They picked Justin Verlander back up. 39 years old, not doing so great. Zach Thompson, and they got Johnny Cueto. Actually, I put Johnny Cueto here. $46 games. Yeah, Johnny Cueto's been freaking amazing. So put him in front of Thompson. Thompson got blown out his last game against the White Sox. So, but here I think it's their bullpen. Yeah, they got Brandon, Selman, Flora. Yeah, their bullpen is phenomenal. That's what's keeping them afloat. Anyways, let's get on. We are going to have Jordan Yamamoto. I wish it was anybody but. However, and we're going against Clayton Kershaw, the Dodger, surefire Hall of Famer, of course, all-time Dodger, has come over to New York and actually has faltered in New York outside of L.A., probably because of that short right field porch. But he's still dangerous and he still can strike you out. We're going with Yamamoto simply because the Yankees, except for Matt Olson, are right-hand heavy with Judge, LeMahieu, Stanton, and all. So hopefully Yamamoto could get through 6 innings. 5 innings. I'm only hoping for 5 innings. But then again, our bullpen is freaking horrible.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and with the season in its final month, guys, we're going to see a lot of battles like this one between division rivals with a lot on the line.
Absolutely, Matt. This is the time of the year where the division rivalries really come to the forefront. Both of these clubs are pushing for October, and with how well they know each other, should be a lot of fun watching them battle it out here in this one.
Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Stepping up is Austin Hayes, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Now, Austin Hayes has kind of picked it up.
Now here's the
Cedric
first
Mullins
offering.
being injured.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental
Oh,
if they
great.
can push a
15
few runs
miles in
across
from
give this
right,
pitcher
and
a
our
chance
power
to
hitter.
relax.
Shaping up to be a pretty
Oh,
nice
actually,
day
our
for
power
baseball.
hitters,
69 degrees here
left-handed
at
power
first
hitters
pitch.
are sitting down today.
Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
Yeah, I had to protect
When a
the 2
pitcher puts you
strikes
in the
there.
proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Baseball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is
Stupid
gone on
swing right
strikes
there.
to start the afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Sergio Alcantra. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs.
Alcantara's been a great backup guy for us.
On its
Second,
way, the 0-1
short,
pitch.
third. And he's playing for Mateo. Mateo's not been good the last 5 games or so. So hopefully Alcantara can do some damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this
look at
lineup
those
change
flags
their
up there
approach,
on right
not
field.
be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Yeah, Mancini
That's over,
batting
but low is a
329.
ball and a strike.
And Mancini was not acquired in free agency. Sergio Alcantra was in 2020. So a little lapse there. And you can see
1-2
we're
now.
third in the half game out of the wild card.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. Big
There.
swing by Mancini
Oh,
now,
come
and this
on.
is carrying
Come
to the
on.
left.
Yes!
And that one is
Big man? Yeah, you want a big man. That's Trey Mancini, I tell you. Powered it out of there.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
There's Mountcastle,
Power is a big part of his
266
game,
with
of
34
course, entering
homers.
the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Should have not gone for that one.
With some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Yeah, I was worried that was going to hit the bottom of the zone. Bottom of the strike zone there.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, damn it.
But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this
Yeah, that was
solo
a
shot.
hanger. Wow.
On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. And Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And the Yankee Stadium broadcast cam is just so far back. It's unbelievable. These first 2 batters, Iglesias and LeMahieu, you really just got to pitch to contact, and hopefully your defense can bail you out. And there we go.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting
Look at Aaron
lineup for the
Judge.
hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Aaron Judge again was injured this year.
He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in.
They got Justin Turner from the Dodgers, him and Kershaw.
So he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The numbers, 282 to start play, 23 homers, and an even 70 RBIs. 1-1.
Ah, he didn't go for that cutter.
These Orioles entering play today. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan.
Xander Bogaerts with 41 homers. There we go, Mancini. Mancini, you should have went for it. Mike Trout's got 40 homers. Jose Ramirez 38, Matt Olson 35, and Ryan Mountcastle with 34.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Look at this.
To get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Imagine if he played a whole season. He'd be the home run champ. Oh, Bogaerts. Looks like he might win the Triple Crown this year.
First pitch on its way.
That's 2 Triple Crown runners in 2 years.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Definitely pitch away from Aaron Judge here.
Bounce it to the left side.
There we go. Rolled over it.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Thank
so the
goodness.
Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Standing in the rookie outfielder, Yusniel Diaz.
Diaz is kind of slumped. He was batting like 335. He's kind of slumped lately.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Kershaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Travis Demerit comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, it's definitely a good pickup by the Yankees to have Iglesias be the stopgap shortstop for him.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Come on, Travis. Always rooting for Travis, even though, look at that batting average.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And Kershaw can't find
good
the target
eye.
there as he's
Good
run it
eye.
as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2
Oh, the
change.
3-2
If he can
changeup
locate
freaking
it,
dialogue.
It's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground.
There we go, base hit.
This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That raises his average astronomically.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 36.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
And he can hit the home run, but he's really been just not so good with the batting average.
He's set and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this is the one guy the Yankees thought would take them to the promised land this year. Try to get that 28th championship. And we're doing our best to prevent the Yankees from going to the World Series. Oh,
Sneaks
no.
a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
All right, so we got a very tight strike zone today. Hillsdale is not going to go too high, go too low, and he's not going to give the edges.
Hit to first.
Oh, no.
To second
Gold
for
Glover
line.
Olsen.
Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0.
And here's
That'll
the
bring up
dangerous
power
guy.
Hitter, Matt Olson,
Here we go.
looking
For
for
the
better
Yankees,
results than last night when he
first
went 0
baseman,
for 4 in that one.
Matt Olson.
First pitch
Yeah,
of the
DL
inning now.
Hall had a very good game yesterday. But of course,
Hey, if he's gonna
the
execute
backup
that
catcher,
curveball, and
Thomas
that's the first
Nido,
one of the
had
day, if
2
he's gonna
home runs.
execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fastball just misses.
Yep,
It's
not
ball
going to give
1.
the edges. I can't go over the heart of the plate with Matt Olson, for crying out loud.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Cutter high and inside on a left-hand hitter. There it
It's
is.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right. We're going to go away now.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Now we're going to go back in with that cutter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a weak
That's what we want.
to the left side. Campbell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
And Demerit is better defensively than Money
Okay, here's how
Murakami.
the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And this game is broken when it comes to defense because 989, I mean, that
Look at
is.
a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 258 the
I mean,
average
the Yankees
to
have a
begin
991
play,
fielding
and even
percentage
20
as a
home
team.
runs
That's,
and 72 RBIs.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That would be a record.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder Yamamoto, the former New York Met. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit at third.
Oh, God, I thought that was,
And there's out number 2.
going to be hit harder than that. That was a hanging slider.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
The bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
Now, Turner has lost some of his
This
pop,
pitch is popped up. Mancini is over to take a look at it. And no one will get this one.
but he can still hit for contact. So he could be dangerous hitting singles.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
2 out, nobody on.
Fastball up and in.
Fastball
Gotcha.
up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0.
Still got his dodge.
Bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And there are 2 away now. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw to
An
the plate.
instant out. Campbell
Throw to third,
brings
but
home
he's in there.
a run, and then they throw it away.
As well. Now
And he's going to come home. And he's out.
safe.
Oh, he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say
What
that
a play.
Errol Costly would be a big
Holy crap.
understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Sal Romano will get the ball here as he
So
looks to get the
5-0
final out in the
now.
top of the
Baltimore.
All
All right,
set
here
for
we
the
go. Bottom of the
ninth.
9th. 5-0.
Coming forward now is the
Yamamoto
shortstop,
still
Jose
in there with
Iglesias.
89
Shortstop.
pitches.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a line drive. And
Oh,
base hit,
there's
so
a
the
base
leadoff
hit.
man is on to begin the inning.
Oh boy, here we go.
You take a look at the
Now
numbers
back,
up to this
second
point. You
baseman,
see he's only given up 2
DJ.
hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
All right, so warm up our knuckleballer. Warm up our closer.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I'm seeing
All
all
right.
the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a liner.
All right, one out.
But
There we go.
Need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So we kept Judge at bay here.
Plate now is Aaron Judge, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
There we go, double play. 1, 2. There we go. We beat the Yankees. Sweep them on the road. Yamamoto. Wow. Of all the guys who would have a complete game shutout, I would have never thought Yamamoto could do that.
And a memorable performance.
5-0 the final score today.
And Joe Madden
Baltimore
once
Orioles
again,
jumped out to an early lead
just
in the
like he
first
was
and
with the
never looked
Angels,
back.
he is
Jordan
faltering.
Yamamoto earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Clayton Kershaw
See that
pitched
Mancini
well,
home
allowing
run
only 2
again.
earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire
Stanton
crew,
had a
I'm Matt
double, that's
Vasgersian.
about
You've
it.
been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
And then that weird play right there. But yeah, so instant out Campbell there went 2 for 3.
5 runs, 6
And
hits,
Yamamoto,
2 errors.
what a
They
great-
left 4 runners.
What a great game by him. So we will be playing we're going to be going against Chris Sale, son of a beehive. So the Red Sox are vying to get to 500, which they can if they sweep us. And we are tied with the Expos now. So we need help. We can't lose. We just can't lose because I don't think the Tigers. Good Lord. Even if the Tigers lose 2, they're still going to be in the hunt. So we got to hope. And who are the Expos playing? They're playing the Yankees. Hey, this might work out for us. This might work. Bailey Ober. They got him from Minnesota, it looks like, or probably free agency. Scott Blewett, what a former Royal. What a great freaking season he's having, basically being a spot starter. And I think they benched Jordan Montgomery, who was just horrible lately. So this will work for us. I mean, if the Expos win, that means the Yankees lose. But really, we want the Yankees to take 2 or 3 out of them. And then we want to take 2 or 3 out of the Red Sox. And guess what? That means we're in the playoffs. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this one. Get up my interlawn.